Last night we decided to join this group of boats and take on the locks today. We woke up this morning to all these boats arriving, and at 7:30 we headed into the locks.
Today we are doing the chain of 4 locks. The first one was right by our anchorage, and the second one was 15 miles down, which is the one we just came out of. The next one is in 5 miles, and the fourth one is 5 miles after that. So all these boats cluster together. We are in a flotilla. There is one boat ahead of us, and then us. So we file into the locks in order, and we keep our same order for each of them now. And then we have a boat tie off on us. So it's not that blue one right behind us. It's back in trouble. They vary in size from 60 foot down to, I think, 26. So we coordinated the larger boats on the bollards on the wall, and then the smaller ones wrapped onto the larger boats, and it's working real nicely. But this is kind of how you end up doing the TenTom, especially today, because it's the long, narrow cut, another long, narrow cut, and you just stick together. The locks let each other know we're coming, so chances are they'll be ready.
And the next lock is operating at 14.
And you can hear the radio communications in the background. We have 2 radios going on 2 stations, the group and then the lock. The lock is on 1-4, so we changed, this last one was on 10, and we are all on 68 as a flotilla to communicate information. One boat, 3 back on the right, the blue, the white, and then the second white. That is Wes Lindsay. He is a professional captain. He is leading that boat with the owner inside. We met them at the rendezvous and played cards one night with them and had a blast. Anyway, he is a professional captain, so he is captaining this group as well. Nice to have someone take the lead.
This is still the one, the boat that rafted on our boat on all 4 locks today. Very nice people. We enjoyed visiting while we stood at the wall, and we were always in front, and we were very close to the gate. So I was able to, one, capture this beautiful picture of a blue heron, but then I did some time-lapse photography on the gates opening so that you could just see how cool it is. This goes fast, so pay attention. It looks like the gate is going to open right onto our boat, but we were a few feet away from it. Since we were in front, we got to lead the way out of the lock, and it was really cool to look back and watch this trail of boats making their way out of the chamber and then down the river. And it looked this way after all 4 of the lock. After completing the 4th lock, we were losing daylight and time. It was after 3:30, and we still had 20 miles to go to get to the marina that we were hoping for. Sometimes you just have to make decisions on the fly, and John and I made the choice to take an anchorage about 10 miles before the marina. On the way, we could see some beautiful trees. You can just get a feel for how lovely it is down here along the TenTom. We decided to go into the Buttahatchee Inlet, which is off of a river. This is our anchorage. We didn't make it to the marina, but that's okay. Sometimes it's nice to break off. This is the Buttahatchee Inlet. This is very pretty. I can hear birds chirping. Very private.